Hey, how's it going guys? Jack and Matt here with the Toasty Bros, and today we're checking if NZXT Build PCs that are refurbished are any good.
This right here is an H1 PC that we believe was fixed because of the H1 issue, and also features some stuff like a 3060 and an i5-10400, and they have some pretty decent prices on these sometimes. But before we dive into this, let's hear a word from today's sponsor. Today's video is brought to you by GVG Mall, the online marketplace to gain access to some really awesome discounted game keys, and more specifically, Windows 10 licenses.
With Windows 10, it is so easy just to go onto the website using the link in the description down below, and then go to the Windows 10, click Buy It Now, add code TB20, then go to the checkout, put in your payment info, and then boom, you will get within a few seconds or a few minutes an activation code that you will go into Windows 10, put in the activation code, and it is fully legit. It will work out of the box, and you will have a fully activated Windows 10 license.
We use GVG Mall for all the PCs we build here at the Toasty Bros, and so should you. So definitely check the link in the description down below and use code TB20 to save money on checkouts.
So we actually picked this PC up for $1133 after tax and shipping, which we think is a really good deal on paper. I mean, you're getting an RTX 3060 and a 10th Gen i5, all inside of this super compact, pretty expensive case that comes with water cooling and a really nice power supply. So let's just quit talking about it and we'll start opening it.
Let's just shut up. Let's just open it up. Let's open it right up. Zip, zip,
right
dip,
up.
bip, boo.
Are you the chosen one? Well,
Just kidding, this one's too big.
Yeah, it's too dull. Too big, too dull. Oh, we need a little bit smaller.
All right, yeah, we had to go a little bit smaller, something with a little bit more sharpness to it. I do feel like we need more knives soon though. So it's been a while since we've gotten to check out the H1. We believe that this is, you know, the OG H1 that they probably replaced the cable on, but who really knows? So, you know, this looks pretty H1-like.
Yeah.
It looks like we got the white version, and it's usually going to come with glass in the front, and I can't remember, are they the ones that include an extra panel in case you just want to go like with the all airflow? Or is that one that you have to buy?
I think that's a different build, because I know they have the airflow on the side and then the
glass
glass.
in the front.
Yeah.
Okay,
Which
so
the
it looks
GPU
like,
is on the airflow
so
side.
that box is empty now, right?
Yes.
Cool. All right, so we just got this nice little H1 box. You can see it's been retaped once or twice. We're actually the third owners of this vehicle.
Third owners.
But getting into this, these obviously have a mini ITX motherboard. They have a proprietary power supply to my knowledge. I'll check and confirm that, but I've always thought they have a proprietary power supply and a proprietary 140mm AIO. They're definitely not like ones that you could really swap out because they have very short cables/tubes. So that is one thing to keep in mind, is the H1's kind of like its own little case. You know, you can't really change a whole lot of parts out, but that's not to say you couldn't upgrade the RAM, couldn't upgrade the graphics card, can upgrade the processor, and you can even upgrade the motherboard technically. So there is a lot of things you can do on this. It's just, it is a mini ITX case at the end of the day. So
the main thing we're interested to see is with refurbs, obviously you're getting a used PC. So is the condition good? Are you getting something that is like new? It looks like they almost replaced the glass or put a new peel on.
Yeah, either replace the glass or, gosh, it almost looks like a new case in a way. Because yeah, we have new peel, like Matt was saying. On the back here, it looks like they actually still left like the basic instructions that usually come on these, and I can't see a spot on the paint that it really even shows that like this was ever really worked on or anything. So let's go ahead and check out the bottom, see what we have here. So it looks like they have a little package here that has all of our accessories in it, which is really convenient for shipping for them. I mean, man, they fit this all inside of a tiny box, and then they have like this cubby where they're able to fit everything. In NZXT fashion, they do this for you. They have literally like what order to plug stuff in, not that that really matters for this. Everything's basically pre-ran though. I mean, our graphics card's ready to go. Everything's been already pre-built. Of course, we do gotta, you know, do some opening here just to see how the inside looks and everything. But in the package, we get some extra SATA cables. We get the OG box that comes with the actual case. It looks like I think that's Wi-Fi. I've never seen a Wi-Fi adapter. It's kind of interesting looking. That's for the Asus motherboard. And then we have our nice power cable. So let's go ahead and flip this over, see if I can remember. I think I need to take off the metal first, right? Or just, no, pop out these out, and that allows the metal to come out.
Yes, yeah, so you take each one of those off.
Pull to remove glass. Yeah, so this case is pretty cool, guys, because it's toolless. So you basically just, take these little nubs right here, go in here, and once you get both sides off, this whole top just literally slides off, which is pretty cool. So now we got this one open. And one thing to keep in mind is we did buy this straight from NZXT. We didn't like tell them we were buying it or anything, so this is very...
It is what it is.
Very unbiased. Yeah, there's no ifs, ands, or buts here. So...
Looks clean to me.
Yeah, this side's okay. It's not bad. They definitely zip tied a good amount of things. You can only do so much with this case, by the way. We built in it a couple times, and man, it's a tough one to build in. So everything does kind of swing out, like the power supply and the AIO kind of come out like that. It is a fully modular power supply, which is nice, but they are, I think they're SFX. It looks pretty small. Yeah, oh, here's our NZXT Build, manufactured in 12/20/2021. So it's actually not even that old. So yeah, pretty interesting. Here's our, look how cute this is. We got our RTX 3060 Ti or 3060?
The 3060.
3060 XC. So pretty nice looking card. They are on a PCI riser, which it should be PCIe 4, just because I think these come up with like a 3080 technically, maybe even a 3090 if you could fit it in there. But yeah, I mean, now that we've looked at the case, I think it's time to test it and make sure it works.
Alright guys, now that we have this NZXT refurbished PC all booted up and ready to go, let's talk about a couple benchmarks real quick. Now we decided to test this PC in a handful of titles, those being Apex Legends, Warzone, God of War, and Forza Horizon 5. First up in Apex Legends at 1080p on high-medium settings. We adjusted a few of the settings here to make it a little bit better. We actually got 200 plus FPS. This configuration works really well. We know that the RTX 3060 is a very capable GPU, and paired with a modern CPU like an i5-10400, you're going to be able to max out anything you want at 1080p and have a really good high refresh rate gaming experience, and Apex Legends is no exception. You could easily max this thing out if you wanted to and get a 144 FPS gaming experience. Next up in Warzone at 1080p on medium setting, we end up averaging 100 plus FPS. Warzone is definitely a bit more GPU demanding than Apex, so we start to see that 3060 get pushed to its limits, and it still does very well maintaining 100 FPS. If you want to go for more pro settings, you could get closer to that 144 Hz mark to run a good 144 Hz monitor with this PC and have no problems. One thing I do want to note about this PC in particular is I was really happy with the temperatures. The original H1, which is the model that is in this refurbished PC, tends to run a little bit warm, but the GPU temperatures were pretty solid and the CPU stayed nice and cool under the built-in liquid cooler. Now, the next game we decided to test was God of War on high settings at 1080p when it had averaging 80 FPS. Of course, you could take advantage of DLSS technology with the RTX 3060 and get free performance while not sacrificing much visual quality at all, and I would definitely recommend doing that if you're wanting to play games at 1440p or higher resolutions with an RTX 3060. We decided not to go DLSS with God of War just to see the performance we would get without it, and getting 80 plus FPS is pretty impressive. And the last game we decided to test was Forza Horizon 5 on ultra settings using the built-in benchmark, and we ended up averaging 85 FPS. In recap, this refurbished PC is, well, good. It works. There's no problems whatsoever. It's just like buying a PC from NZXT Build. It's going to come with a 2-year warranty. It's going to work out of the box, and you're just saving money by going with the refurbished program. Now, I can't speak for every refurbished PC that you buy from them. They may come in different shapes and sizes, but I would assume the price would reflect what kind of condition or what kind of problems it may have. So definitely check the link down below if you're looking to save some money and pick up a PC from the refurbished program. I would recommend NZXT refurbished PCs, especially at the price we paid, and yeah, check that link down below. So now we finished the benchmarking section of today's video. How about I bring Jackson back in here to wrap this video up real quick.
Alright guys, so we just got done testing out this PC and it works just how you thought it would. Actually, everything worked really well. We didn't see any glaring issues. The case itself, like we said, looks brand new. You really can't even tell this thing was refurbished or possibly used. So overall, we're pretty happy about it, and we saved quite a bit of money going through the refurb program rather than getting a brand new one. So definitely worth checking out. And also, we've heard their customer support's pretty good as well. So even if you do get one that doesn't work, then you should just reach out to them.
Yeah, and your mileage may vary. You may get one that was returned for a different reason and could be a little bit more scuffed, but I would assume NZXT probably puts that into the pricing so you can get a really good deal on something like that. So yeah, be sure to check the link down below. We'll try to link directly to the refurbished page on NZXT's website so you can see whenever they drop some of them. Sometimes there's some that sit there for a while and others come at really good prices, so check the link down below.
So as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/toastybros. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Peace
Goodbye.
out. And hey, we really do like NZXT, but you know, we also have our own PC selling business where we can sell PCs just like this and also many far and in between.
PCBros.tech is where we sell gaming PCs, like Jackson mentioned, like this one, gaming laptops, tablets, and much other fun stuff. And yeah, you can save some money by using code ToastyBros2 on checkout if you buy a PC from us. So come in person, go to our website. See you guys later. Goodbye.